Most interruptions cost more in lost focus than the problem they claim to solve. Today, a one-page alert contract you attach to vendor hooks, partner playbooks, and internal incident channels, so only verified, actionable signals actually interrupt you. Short, better signal quality, fewer false alarms, faster, real responses.
That line, only verified, actionable signals, I love it. It feels simple, but it forces a real change in behavior. Give us the core insight in one sentence so listeners can hold it while we walk through the bits.
Core insight. Convert interrupt requests into a small SLA. An alert contract makes signal quality, required evidence, and pre-authorized responses explicit before a human gets pulled in. That single move turns unpredictability into auditable, programmable behavior.
And the payoff is both speed and fewer mistakes. Executives only see what truly matters. Teams get clear rules, and automation handles the rest. Walk us through the schema.
Move 1. The alert schema. 6 mandatory fields every alert must include before it can escalate. I'll read them, then give a copy-paste example for vendor and internal use. Field 1. Trigger. The observable condition that caused the alert. Keep it a one-line fact. Example, payment gateway retry rate greater than 5% over 10 minutes. Field 2. Verifying evidence. 3 items, source links and timestamps. Example, error logs, /logs/payments 2025-07-12-1002Z. Monitoring dashboard link. Recent deploy hash. Field 3. Impact band. Low, medium, or high. Define impact in operational terms. Low equals local retry. Medium equals customer visible degradation. High equals revenue or safety impact. Example, impact band. Medium, 7% of payments affected. Greater than $8,000 per hour estimated loss. Field 4. Pre-authorized response. What automation or on-call may do without executive approval. Example, kill faulty worker, restart queue, apply hotfix tag, prelim fix, notify escalation channel. Field 5. Named owner. A single person accountable for the next step and for post-event notes. Example, owner, SRE lead, Priya Shah. Field 6. Sensitivity tag. Public, restricted, confidential. Controls what data travels into broad channels and what must be redacted. Example, sensitivity, restricted, redact user identifiers, provide aggregate metrics only.
I want to underline the evidence bit. 3 items, links, timestamps, provenance. That prevents "trust me" alerts and makes downstream validation possible. It also feeds the automated verification pipeline we'll talk about next.
Move 2. Enforcement levers. 3 low-friction rules you can implement today. First, an automated verification pipeline that checks links, log hashes, and source provenance before promotion. If the verification fails, the alert is downgraded to a review queue.
Second, pre-authorized microactions. For low and some medium impacts, allow automated or on-call micro-responses without executive interruption, restarts, capacity reallocations, throttles. That preserves exec attention for high impacts only. Third, a 2-second human verification rule for high alerts. Before a high alert reaches an executive, a designated human must confirm the verifying evidence and press a single escalate button with a one-line confirmation. This is a friction-minimal checkpoint that prevents obvious mistakes.
And add one administrative detail. Every time someone bypasses the pipeline, it creates a public mismatch log. That discourages gaming of fields and creates an audit trail for postmortems.
Move 3. AI patterns you can drop into your pipeline. 2 constrained prompts. Pattern A validates claimed evidence and surfaces conflicts. Pattern B compresses the thread into a one-page escalation packet. Pattern A prompt, simplified. Given the linked artifacts, verify provenance and produce a confidence score 0-100. List conflicts or missing evidence, and return up to 3 follow-up checks with exact fetch commands or links. Use this to auto-score alerts and flag boilerplate evidence. Pattern B prompt, simplified. Condense the incident into a one-page escalation packet, 3-line fact summary, 1-line quantified risk, suggested first step, pre-authorized where possible, owner, and sensitivity tag. The result is a minimally sufficient packet you can publish to exec channels without raw logs.
A small operational note. Force the AI to cite the exact source links it used and to include a confidence band. Low confidence should default to needs human review, not to escalation.
Pilot plan, 7 days. Require alert contracts on incoming incident channels and vendor hooks for that week. Log the mismatch rate, how many alerts failed verification, and tune the evidence checklist. Metrics to track, percent auto-verified, time to first action, false escalation rate, and exec interruptions avoided.
Keep the experiment tight. One channel, clear owner, and a daily 10-minute sync to adjust the schema. After 7 days, decide whether to expand, tighten, or add more pre-authorized actions.
Fast action you can take this week. Publish the one-page alert contract to your incident channel and your vendor onboarding templates. Copy-paste these 2 lines into your scheduling links and vendor SLA. We accept alerts only when submitted with the alert contract, trigger, verifying evidence, impact band, pre-authorized response, owner, sensitivity tag. Failure to include these fields routes to review and will not interrupt leadership.
One small language tweak for partners, add an explicit emergency override path, 2-line human justification, plus a post-event audit. That addresses novel emergencies while preserving the contract's integrity.
Summing up, explicit rules for alerts convert interruption into predictable, verifiable operations. You get fewer pointless interruptions, faster true responses, and preserved executive attention. Make your next move count. Attach the alert contract this week and run the 7-day pilot.
If you implement this, measure the mismatch logs and share one learning back. Patterns create power, and we'll learn where teams tend to cut corners.
Subscribe for daily intelligence and practical patterns you can implement this week. Keep it tight, keep it auditable, and stay agentic.